pals, it's Sassy Cassie, and welcome back to another reaction video of Inuyasha. Before we get started, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you so much for watching and continuing to follow me on my journey to collect the Shikon Jewel. I think I found a great wording. I would also like to give a very special thank you to my patrons. Now, previously on Inuyasha, we meet a new character. I forget his name, but he's a monk, not a priest, a monk. And he has this curse in his hand. It's given to him by this, I'm assuming, overarching bad guy that is probably also after the Shikon Jewel. There's a whole story behind that. But in the last actual episode, they're still kind of like iffy on whether or not he's going to be part of the party because their goal is kind of the same, even though they didn't know it at first, but now they kind of know. And there's evil, well, okay, there was an evil person that was using ink, but the ink also was kind of semi-possessed. And then in the end, the ink ended up doing him in, and the ink had tainted the jewel, but just by picking it up, Kagome was able to purify it. She probably didn't know that she could do that, probably didn't even realize that she could do that, but Naraku did. So even if he is a lecherous priest or monk, he does have ability. Not that he didn't have ability before, but obviously we can see by the way he was parrying with Inuyasha before, and then also how he's just able to see and sense certain things. I mean, I assume because his family is a family of monks, but that doesn't mean he's necessarily a good monk, but he does seem to be like, and by good, I mean like oh my gosh, not powerful, but I'm forgetting the word. It's gonna bother me. It'll come to me eventually. But anyway, yeah, there's this new character, and he's officially joined the party. And now they're all continuing their journey to collect the Shikon Jewel. Yeah. Don't know where we're going to go from here, but we're going to get into this next episode and probably find out. Oh, flashback. So we're going to have something else that involves this. Oh no, this is a recap. Okay.
Transformation into a full-fledged demon. But along the way, an evil creature named Naraku had come between Kikyo and Inuyasha, setting them up for betrayal and a grudge that would burn into eternity.
I'm gonna forget that, but I'm gonna try to remember. But I assume that if we're gonna recap this, which was like 3 episodes ago, that we're gonna come back to this. So it's either gonna be about Inuyasha's feelings, his complicated feelings, or are we gonna go back to Kikyo because she's still alive-ish?
Naraku and Sesshomaru join forces.
Oh no, I forgot all about Sesshomaru. Why are they joining forces? Ugh. Or maybe not. Maybe it's a false title card. I don't see why it would be, but it could be.
Who would have thought that tiny village would have such a large storehouse? Let's hurry out of this area instead of setting camp for the night. They say when the sun sets, the monsters come out around here. What kind of outlaws are you, running from little goblins? Hey, Chief, look up ahead.
See, never good. Oh.
That's no demon, it's only a human.
A human with
Alright.
weapons, no doubt.
Ah, kill him and strip his weapons.
Maybe Sesshomaru does that to lure them into a false sense of hope. So I remember wondering why he takes on a human-like appearance if he's so opposed to them. But maybe he does it to trick people.
Well, once again, you made quick work of them. Very impressive, Master. I must say, slaying that blue demon earlier and plundering his arm was a splendid idea.
Oh, is that what
Open
that
your
is?
eyes, fool.
Oh,
This arm has already been rendered useless.
oh dear, that didn't last very long.
Go find me a more suitable demon and bring me back his arm. Know that if you don't, I will have to kill you.
Did I miss something? Did he lose an arm in that battle? But I don't think he lost an arm in that battle. Or maybe he did. Actually, you're right. Duh. That's when, because Inuyasha was able to use the tits. I remember now. I'm dumb.
A ferryman. This is entirely Inuyasha Inuyasha's fault for severing Lord Sesshomaru's arm!
Right. Okay, is this why Naraku, one of those, is that why they team up? Because he's able to give him his arm back or something?
It is not the sword that severed his arm which I direct my hatred toward. It is toward the beast that wielded it.
Right. And what? No, it doesn't. Yeah. Right. You're never gonna be able to wield it, though. They probably don't actually know the secret. They just know that Inuyasha was somehow able to wield it. He's never gonna be able to use it, so I don't know why he wants it.
Have you lost your senses? Clearly that is the arm of a human.
Yes, clearly. This arm belonged to a mortal, but embedded in it is a shard of the sacred Shikon jewel.
Oh.
The Shikon jewel?
Should you choose to employ this arm, the jewel shard will enable you to wield the Tetsaiga, Inuyasha's fabled sword. The sword is known to work for the benefit of man. At present, a demon such as yourself would be unable to even touch the Tetsaiga.
Of course. But even somebody who's able to touch it, they have to be able to use it or want to use it to protect humans.
I shall accept the arm from you.
Master, please reconsider.
Oh,
He's honest, at least.
Take this hive. You shall be able to make good use of it with certainty.
I should know the name of the one I make a pact with.
My apologies. Call me Naraku.
Very well, Naraku. You have yourself a deal.
Is okay. I'm not saying that every demon has to know every other demon, but if this Naraku dude is so notorious, how has he not I don't know.
Excuse me for making you sleep in the wilds all the time.
Touchy, what's with you these days? I imagine
You
he's
know
put
I-
out because coming here was Miroku's idea. With food like this, who cares whose idea it was? Right?
I'm glad that Kagome has Shippo.
Hold up there, Miroku. There's something I haven't been able to figure out about your powers.
Yes?
Whenever we're looking for a place to bed down, you suddenly detect an ominous cloud hanging over whatever seems to be the finest tavern in the area. How is that?
Oh, you noticed that, did you?
Yeah,
They say a falsehood
kind of
is
hard.
Sometimes the expedient path.
Huh?
You mean there never was any black cloud? I was beginning to suspect that myself.
But she's not gonna complain, so they don't have to sleep in the forest.
What is that? I don't like the sounds of this.
Whatever it is, it's big.
Yes, let's run.
What? No way! You can't just eat and run!
If the demon is truly big, then we are no match for it. It's irrational. It's impossible. It's against my religion.
You ought to be arrested.
It's against my religion. That was the most beautiful thing ever. It's so funny.
I'm here for the Tetsaiga, of course.
Still haven't given up on it yet, huh?
They know one another?
He's
Yeah.
Inuyasha's brother.
Remarkable.
But he isn't a half-demon like Inuyasha. He's the real thing. So he's still after the Tetsaiga. Last time he couldn't make a sword work for him. In fact, he couldn't even lift it. Wait,
Yeah.
why would that have changed?
Draw
Yeah.
your sword, Inuyasha, or will you surrender it?
I just don't understand. I mean, I guess Sesshomaru doesn't know, but even if he has a human hand, unless you use it to defend humans, it's not going to work for you. Or did I misunderstand that?
Your wrist or the sword, which will be first to drop?
It ain't gonna be the sword. You overpowered him. I'll slit you in half. Is that an excuse for a demon?
You should have surrendered.
Right.
Shouldn't be able to touch the sword.
Yeah, did you guys forget that you did in fact cut off his arm? I'm so confused. How is he able to use the power? I thought you had to be able to want to defend humanity in order to use it.
Sesshomaru is a demon. Why is he able to take hold of the Tetsaiga?
I'm the Tetsaiga's rightful
Don't
owner.
understand.
Stand back as I demonstrate its true power. Jokin.
Yes, my lord. I shall summon all the demons down from the mountain. Go forth!
That's how you summon the demons. You just smack the side of the mountain and they all just come falling down. Hello? Oh. Are those? Alright then. I thought he just killed a bunch of demons. Those are all souls.
Learn from the master, Inuyasha. With one stroke, I shall slaughter 100 demons.
That seems like more than 100, but sure.
It can't be.
Alright. Now the mountain is gone. They really do love to destroy trees in anime.
Slayed the demons, and he also split the mountain. Now do you see? This sword, forged of our own father's fang, reigns supreme. Unfortunately, the Tetsaiga is not capable of choosing its owner. But perhaps now you, a mere half-breed, realize that you can never master it.
What makes you think that you've mastered it?
I can handle this.
Not on your own, you can't.
Back off, creep. I want to stand in the front.
Don't be such a stubborn mule.
Very funny coming from you.
Naraku spoke of a certain monk. Could this be the same young man before us?
Oh, he talked about him.
Journeying with Inuyasha is a young monk. He may prove to be even more troublesome than Inuyasha himself.
Interesting.
He looks no more troublesome than any other mere mortal.
So this dude has been watching them. I guess he does want to exact his revenge against Inuyasha because somehow Inuyasha got in the way of him getting the jewel. I still don't know how, but he did. Oh. And let me guess, he can't close it mid.
Giant insects!
What are those things? Wait, they're not being sucked in. They're flying at him.
What are these?
I guess if he's the one that gave him the curse, he would know how to be able to stop him.
Inuyasha, watch Naraku.
Come on, Miroku. How about a little help here?
Sorry, Inuyasha. The venom's gotten to me. How could insects block the use of my hand?
And then are you going to reveal that you got this from the person they're looking for?
Miroku. Wait, he said something about venom. Is he in serious trouble?
You know, now that I think about it, where's Miyoga?
We've got company coming.
This can't be how this goes, right? Am I? Whatever. It'll get explained. Probably. Hopefully. I'm always pleasantly surprised by this show.
He's holding off the Tetsaiga with the Tetsaiga sheath.
That's probably how he blocked the attack.
Lord Sesshomaru nearly killed me, his servant, with his own blow.
Yeah,
His
he
blatant
doesn't seem to
disregard for
care.
any foe when he sets his mind on killing someone is much more terrifying than his awesome power. Oh, my future may not be in good hands.
How did he end up working for him anyway?
How is it that we have never met, yet unless I'm mistaken, you two brought along those insects specifically to obstruct my wind tunnel?
We did? Oh, yes.
Spill it. Jockin, right?
You miserable.
A weak monk and a puny fox child. I am powerful enough to take you both out at once.
Right. What exactly can he do? We haven't truly seen it, I don't think.
Worry about me.
I'm staying.
Or maybe I'm going.
Let's see you prove it. strike. One more strike and it's over.
Right. That's not how this is gonna happen. Yo!
The Tetsaiga's transformed back.
Sesshomaru!
Huh?
Dang, you guys! I have to say, considering she's never had lots of archery practice, she does surprisingly hit when it counts.
There! Move it!
That young woman's arrow canceled Tetsaiga's transformation.
It must be true. Kagome really is the reincarnation of the priestess.
Is this where this episode's gonna end? This feels like the end. Yeah, it is. So the big bad that they're looking for teams up with Sesshomaru. I'm never gonna be able to say his name right. Because he knows that he has Sesshomaru has a grudge against Inuyasha because Inuyasha severed his arm and he's been on the lookout for a new arm at nothing lasts. So now he has an arm embedded with the Shikon Jewel, which I'm assuming Kagome can sense because she can see and sense them. So I'm assuming this arm isn't going to last very long, but he's hoping to use Sesshomaru to exact his revenge, and at least he was upfront about it, so Sesshomaru was okay with that. Yeah, that's the gist of this episode. They're fighting. He has the Tetsaiga because he was able to have a human hand, but I just don't understand because I thought you can only use it if you are fighting for humanity. And I guess it doesn't really matter, like you're fighting somebody and it could be in a certain way seen as defense, but it just doesn't seem right because if you could just wield it willy-nilly, then why couldn't Inuyasha get it when he first picked it up and it took a long time? It wasn't until he said that he was going to protect Kagome that the sword activated. I don't understand. But maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I don't know. But now Kagome has her sacred arrows, and I guess they might have talked about Kagome being the reincarnation of Kikyo, but we haven't really explored that, I guess. I don't know. But Naraku said something about it, and then I guess Sesshomaru doesn't really know about it. And then also, I asked this already, but where is Myoga? He's just missing. He's been missing since he sucked out all that poison, I think, from those spider people. I think that was the last time we saw him. Maybe he didn't fare too well after drinking all that poison. Probably. But, you know, if he is still alive, that's crazy that he was able to suck out the poison that was literally liquefying Inuyasha's insides. Anyway, yeah, lots of interesting things in this episode, but also I have so many questions. So, yeah, for now, thank you all so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this journey to collect the Shikon Jewel. And until next time, bye!